5, Broskovich. He's going to get fouled on the ground.
And now with Stitches out of the game, the size advantage, as we saw, much taller than his defender. And like we were seeing earlier, what the Saxons were doing to Stitches is that they're trying to foul him before he can actually get that shot attempt off and go to the line. And after knocking down an and one with that kind of size,
Tunis, the inbounders, going to pass it into Edwin Broskovich. Broskovich goes up with it, and he gets it to go, bringing it back to a 10-point game. Some good offense there. Landon Rivers now breaking the press. He hits Rex Donkorf. Donkorf makes a bad pass to Gonzalez. The ball is then stolen, taken the other way. Saxon's ball. Some great defense there from the Saxons. Tunis now bringing the ball back up. Kicks it to number 22, Michael Tanneroy. Up, Carter pulls a 3. And it is good. Josh Carter. It's his second 3 of the game.
Carter's found his stroke this quarter with 2 early 3s. They'll be looking to get him more attempts later on if they want to keep this game close and competitive.
They hit Turner. Turner drives. Jelly layup, no good. Arijas with the board. Back to Turner. Turner back to Bandenkorf. Bandenkorf for 3. No good. Carter gets the ball back. Here's Tunis bringing the ball up. He's going to kick to McCoy. McCoy looking to go to the lane here, get a foul maybe. Nope, kicks to Carter. Carter surveying the floor, looking for someone to pass to. He's got a man. That'll be number 22, Michael Tanacredi. Tunis back to Tanacredi in the corner. Doesn't shoot the 3, gets it to the big man. Edwin down low, can't get it to go. Tanacredi keeps this play alive though, getting the offensive board. Here's McCoy again. McCoy's surveying the floor, looking for offense here. Kicks to Tunis. Tunis dribbles, drives on Rivers. Kicks it back out to Carter. Carter drives, he's got a lane, puts it up, and they are going to call a charge as Marquise Turner stood right in front of him. Right as he saw him driving, got in front of him, took the charge. Wow, what a great play.
That's some great hustle there and just great teammanship, knowing that that's going to help your team out even though it's going to hurt. Obviously with the bigger guy coming at you, he did a great job getting in position and get that charge called.
Number 22, Stephen Brown, checking in for the Bulldogs. Kick it to Gonzalez, back to Turner. Arijas looking for a shot again. He's going to pull another one. He got it to go. Arijas hits another tough 3-point shot, making it a 10-point lead.
Arias has been just automatic from 3 so far in this one. Has not missed from deep, and he's really trying to extend this lead with his 3-point shooting, and it's definitely helping Riverside-Brookfield.
Kick to Turner. Turner back to Arijas, who's going to shoot another. Oh my goodness, Arijas
does not miss.
17
this kid
points.
Does not miss.
This kid has some ice in his veins. This RB team could be dangerous in this tournament if they run the offense like this every game.
Arias already up to 17 points in the first half. Just putting that kind of points up on the scoreboard just in a whole game is good enough, but in one half, that's just crazy.
RB's bench is really into it, and they're going to get another stop on the Saxons as number 21, Jordan Tunis, will have another travel. RB, man, they're a tough team. They can make a run in this tournament if they play like this every game.
Yeah, RB's done a great job stopping Jordan Tunis, who's one of Schaumburg's better players. He's averaging 16 points per game here, but he's only got 4 points today. So Riverside-Brookfield's got to continue containing him if they want to make sure that the Saxons don't get back into the game.
Turner kicks to the number 22, Stephen Brown, who's going to get some points off the bench. It's a 15-point lead now. Saxons desperately need a bucket here to keep themselves in this one, or the Bulldogs could have run away. Kicks to Tecradetti. 1 minute left in this one. Edwin now has it. Kicks to Carter. Carter gets the ball stolen from Brown. Brown goes up for the layup, puts it in. Wow, Stephen Brown, an electric tool to have off the bench.
couple quick, easy points off of steals right there. And just like you said, he's very scary to come off the bench when you have a guy like that playing defense and being able to run like that and get open shots and layups like on that last one on that fast break.
RB could make a big run in this tournament. We'll have to see. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Riverside-Brookfield is up by 17 points, 32-15. A minute left in the half for this one. And Jordan Tunis will bring the ball up. What do you think about this one so far, TJ?
I think Riverside-Brookfield's done a great job playing defense. They've had a lot of pressure, caused a lot of turnovers, and have done a great job in transition scoring. They've also done a great job holding Tunis to only 4 points in the first half as he is their leading scorer. And I mean, Arias has just been automatic from three, 5 for 5. That's something that you expect from a guy maybe throughout the game to hit 5 threes, definitely not go 5 for 5 in the first half.
Wow, that was a great shot from Josh Carter. And yeah, RB has done great on both sides of the floor, offense and defense. Arias pulls another. Couldn't get it to go, almost got it. Man, is he a fun player to watch, this RB team. Carter crosses up, goes to the rim, puts it up, couldn't get it to go. He's a little undersized compared to Marquise Turner. Turner now running the floor, finds Brown. Brown to 21 misses. That would be Hunter Ferguson, who hit a few threes earlier. Tunis now driving. Going to the rim, can he get it to go? No, he can't. Edwin gets the rebound and puts it back, though. 13 seconds left in this one. William Gonzalez doesn't get it. Arias gets it, he drives. 1 second left, puts it up, no good. I don't know, that could have been a foul there. But the end of this one, the end of halftime here, 32 for RB, 19 Schaumburg. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Today's York Sports Network stream is sponsored by the following Elmhurst small businesses: Kelly Sedler of Compass Reality, Elmhurst Camera, located on Spring Road, family-owned and community-loved, and finally Setter Law Group. For all your personal injury and defense litigation, YSN thanks you for sponsoring us. So this one so far, RB has came out strong. Their star player, Arijas, has shot 5 of 6 from the three-point line, 17 points at halftime. Steven Brown off the bench has had 2 steals and 2 layups. And overall, the RB has just been all over the defense and offensive end. Saxons to inbound at number 22, Michael Tancredi. Tunis will now bring it up, kicks to McCoy. McCoy kicks back to the middle, back to Tancredi, back to Tunis. Tunis drives. Back to Tancredi in the middle. Tancredi gives it to Tunis. Tunis lays it in. Jordan Tunis on the lane.
The Saxons definitely want to get Tunis involved as he's their leading scorer this season. Now with 6 points, they really want to get him the ball so that they can have a chance at coming back in the game.
Arijas drives to the middle, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair. Arijas at the line. First one's up, and it's good. Give him 18 points on the game. Second one is good. If you didn't know, Arijas is actually committed to Winona State, and he will play college ball there as of right now. We've seen a few guys on the court watching him. There's a guy behind the basketball hoop scouting him out, taking videos, and then there's a few guys sitting courtside watching him too. So obviously the main attraction at this one is Arijas, as he's had a great game. Tunis out to the corner. 3 ball. It's good. Number 33, Tyler March from Schaumburg, making it a 10-point game.
It always helps when you got a guy that tall that can shoot the 3 ball like that, because there's nothing anyone can do on that, because when he's in the corner for 3, there's no one that can contest that high of a jump shot, so it's really not a contest at all.
Right after that, Marquise Turner got the ball in the corner, wide open for 3. Tried pump faking, but he traveled or stepped out of bounds, one or the other, maybe even both. Tunis to McCoy. McCoy looking for somebody, can't find him. He's gonna get down low to Edwin. Edwin, there's no way he could go against Sissage. How big he is. He tries to kick this Tunis, and it's stolen right away.
Sissage did have to set out that late second quarter action because he did have 2 fouls early on in that second quarter, so the coach decided to bench him just to make sure they didn't get into too much foul trouble, because they make sure that they want their best players on the court here in the second half.
And then Tancredi will step out of bounds there, give the ball right back to Arijas and the Bulldogs. One guy I've been paying attention to a lot besides Arijas is number 1, William Gonzalez. He's done a great job of breaking the press, playing great defense. Even Sissage has done a great job. He has a bigger guy on him too. For how big he is, he still has someone on him that's almost just his size, so it's been a good one so far.
The thing that separates the 2 centers today between Riverside-Brookfield and the Saxons is that Sissage is not just tall, but he's also big and strong. Unlike, his opponent for the Saxons is almost just as tall as him, but he doesn't have that same big body build that can really force and dominate in the paint.
Right there, you just saw William Gonzalez break the press and go right through the defense. He got an easy layup. Great job by him getting to the lane. McCoy is going to kick to Tancredi. Tancredi dribbles around, goes to the lane, gets it back to McCoy. McCoy's going to bring the ball back up, and they're going to call an audible, it looks like. Rerun the offense. Tunis looks like he was going to pull up, but he kicked it back out to Marsh. March back to Mancredi. Down low to Edwin. Edwin out to Tunis. Tunis drives, puts it in. Makes it a 10-point game again.
Tunis has done a great job so far early in the third quarter, getting to the basket, already his second lay of the quarter. He's done a nice job getting around his defenders and hitting the tough floaters and finishes that he has so far.
William Gonzalez down low to Sissage. Sissage out to Ferguson for 3, no good. That was a great look by the Bulldogs, just couldn't get it to go. And now Landon Rivers, number 3 for the Bulldogs, will check in for Hunter Ferguson. Bulldogs have brought some dogs in off the bench. Landon Rivers and Steven Brown. Let's see if we get a little more action of them today. But they have done a great job off the bench, stealing and scoring. Ferguson playing some great, Turner playing some great defense. Now Sissage at the top. Edwin pulls a 3, and that looks like a clean block from over here, but they called it a foul. And now Edwin Boskanovich will go to the line for 2.
And that's a big foul, too, because that's now Sitch's third, and we still got 4 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the third, plus the fourth quarter. Riverside, it would be interesting to see if Riverside-Brookfield decides to pull him out now or wait till he gets that fourth to finally pull him out and rest him so that they can have him down the stretch, as this is still a very close and competitive game.
Edwin misses the first free throw, but to me, in this situation, you have to hit your free throws if you want to stay out against this Riverside-Brookfield team, especially with how well they're shooting the ball right now. Second one's up. Got it to go. One more, and then we'll see who gets the possession. And he will miss it. And Saxons will retain possession. McCoy. He's got the ball up top still. Kicks it to Williams. Williams back to Edwin. Tancredi is posting up on a Rehas. I don't know about that. Kicks it back to Tunis. Tunis really looking for a shot. It's not open. Tunis cuts through, gives it back to Edwin. Edwin back to Tunis. Tunis kicks to Williams. Williams going to the lane, doesn't do anything. Here goes McCoy. McCoy puts it off. He'll go to the line for a pair.
That'll be Arias' first foul of the game so far. He has 18 points so far today in this game, going 5 for 6 from 3 in the first half. I haven't seen him shoot one yet, but I'm sure that Riverside-Brookfield will continue to look his way and try and get him those open looks that he got in the first half.
Yeah, and if the Saxons can start to hit their free throws more and take advantage of their scoring opportunities, they could find themselves back in a close game here as they have the lead down to 8 here.
4 minutes left to go in the third quarter as McCoy misses the second free throw.
Bulldogs ball. Here comes Arijas running the floor. This is going to be his first shot attempt to the half as he goes up and lays that one in. Now he has 20 points exactly. Schaumburg is down by 10 again.
Arias has more than half his team's points right now. They got to keep feeding him to extend this lead.
Tunis misses a wide open jumper. Here goes Gonzalez driving, running the floor. Gets it back to Rivers. Rivers to Arias. Arias back to Sissage. Ball's tipped. He still gets it back. Arias wide open in the corner. Said he gives it to Rivers. Rivers for 3, no good. Rebound by McCoy. To me, you got to get Arias the ball right now. He's the hot hand. He was wide open. I don't know why you don't get it to them there. McCready for 3. No good. Gets his own board. Edwin puts it in, making it an 8-point game. And here we see a little bit of a fight from the Schaumburg team. Find themselves only down by 8 with plenty of game left.
Sacs have started out and came out strong in the second half, really limiting the Bulldogs' offense. And really Arias, who's been their best player. And on offense, they've done a great job not turning the ball over as much and finding those good shot attempts and actually knocking him down this half.
Rijas drives, gets it to the big man Sissage, but it's poked away. And here comes Schaumburg again. When you play great defense, you can always find yourself in close games, and that's what Saxons are doing. Their offense hasn't been the best all game, but their defense is keeping them in it right now. Tunis drives, goes to the lane, puts it in. Now he has 10 points, and that will force an RB timeout. Schaumburg is hyped, and all the momentum is going towards them.
Tunis is finally showing up on the offensive side of the ball this half for the Saxons, and it's really shown that once you get your star player going, you can really get back from any kind of deficit, as they've already cut this lead down to 6 with still 2 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Once again, a thank you to Elmhurst Small Businesses, Kelly Sedler of Compass Realty, Elmhurst Camera, located on Spring Road, family owned and community loved, and finally the Sutter Group Law Group. Thank you so much for sponsoring us, and we'll see you after the break. If you guys didn't know, right before this game, Naperville North defeated Lombard West. It came down to a few of the last shots, but in the end, Naperville North ran away with it. We just wanted to let everyone know due to issues we had at the end of that one. Stephen Brown is now checked in for RB. Landon Rivers at point. Stephen Brown, we know, is a great defender, and he can go to the lane, so maybe that's why they have him in. William Gonzalez now with the ball. Kicks to guess who? Arias. Arias back to Rivers. Rivers gives it to Brown. Brown to Gonzalez. Really great ball movement. Gonzalez back to Rivers. Rivers down low. Ball is stolen. And here come the Saxons. A basket here could be huge for the Saxons. McCoy back to Tunis. You know who's going to try to score here. Tunis drives. Goes to the lane. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Steven Sissage. Gonzalez now driving through the press, puts it up, and he got it to go. Gonzalez. Ooh, he's calling him tiny. You know what's up now. They're going to be going at it all game now. McCoy down low to Edwin. Edwin looking for Tunis. Oh, they're going to get Edwin for a travel, and here comes the momentum right back to RB.
Still plenty of time here for the Saxons to make a comeback, only down by 8 in the third quarter, so we still have one more quarter left to play. They've done a great job using that momentum to really catapult them back into this game.
A lot of time left in this one to play. Landon Rivers now with the ball. Here's Orijas. Wow, Carter doing a great job locking him up, and he forces another missed three. Stephen Brown hustles to get it back, but he was out of bounds. Here goes McCoy, who kicks to Williams. Williams blocked by Sissage. Saxons get the ball back. Carter wide open, back to Tunis. Tunis drives, puts it up. Oh, and it is slammed.
Absolutely smacked
Sissage.
Padding on the wall.
Wow, Steven Sissage is all over this one.
And that's what a guy being that big does for you on the defensive side of the ball. It makes the other team force outside shots because they can't do anything around the basket.
Another steal for Stephen Brown. Oh my goodness, Orijas went up for the and one, and guess who stepped in there? Josh Carter got his feet in front of him and took the charge. Wow.
They've done a great job putting their bodies on the line today with the charges. That's the second one that the Saxons have taken, and both times Riverside-Brookfield would have gotten points out of it. Keeping it to an 8-point game instead of it letting it go to double digits is huge, and that's huge momentum always when you take a charge like that.
Big turn of events in this one. 40 seconds ticking down left on this one. Tunis has the ball. He's getting locked up by Landon Rivers, and here goes Gonzalez now to the hole, and he gets fouled. He'll go up for 2 free throws. These free throws are huge for Riverside-Brookfield. They could put them up by 10 going into the half if you can knock both of these down. I have to say, RB was struggling here for the first 5 to 10 or 5 minutes here in the first part of the second half, but they have came back and started finding themselves back into this one. First one is good from Gonzalez. Second one's up, and it is good. And now Hunter Ferguson will be checking in for Gonzalez, getting him a little breather before the rest of this one. Arijas, Marquise Turner, Stephen Brown, Ferguson, and Rivers all remain in the game. Here's McCoy bringing the ball up for the Saxons. They could really use a bucket here. McCoy. Williams has a little bit of a mismatch down low, but Turner gets him away. McCoy still dribbling the ball up, looking for some offense. Tunis has it now. 10 seconds left. Here we go. Tunis dribbling still. 6 seconds. What do they call a 5-second violation? Instead of 5 seconds? 5-second violation on Tunis. He was holding the ball for too long. And that will hurt you. You know who they're trying to find here for the buzzer beater. They don't find him, they give it to Turner. He puts it up.
But they call it travel first. So now the Saxons will get one more opportunity with 1.6 seconds left to try and put up a Hail Mary.
To me, I think you get it to Carter. He's your best shooter. And that's what they do. They give it to him. Not even close. Well, this one is still close. There's plenty of time left in this one. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back, everybody. RB is still up by 10, and Saxons have played a better second half, but you can still find themselves in this one. If you didn't know, Saxons have a very talented coach, Coach Tucker.
He's a first-year coach here at Schaumburg, but he has won multiple Illinois Basketball Coaches Association Coach of the Year awards in 2015, 2017, and last year as an assistant coach. His record is 181 and 123 as a head coach of Luther, North Sullivan, and Taft.
And there's another three from Arijas, who's now up to 24 points. He is having himself a day.
When you got a kid shooting like that, you gotta feed him the ball, especially going 6 for 8 from 3. That's almost unheard of at the high school level, but yet he's doing it here today.
Here goes Ferguson as he gets the steal, puts it up, and he did not get it. Here come the Saxons as they're running the floor, and there's going to be a foul on Arijas. You're the Saxons here. You really want to get a 3 and 1 or something to get yourselves back in the game.
Something to get a little bit of momentum going in their direction. Momentum's a huge part of a comeback, especially down 13 here.
Steven Sissage will check back in for RB, as Marquise Turner will check out, who's had a pretty great second half on the defensive end.
Yeah, a couple blocks. He's really made himself more noticeable in the second half with those blocks. Saxons haven't been able to drive too much when he is in the game. As we see another one there.
Great
smacked,
block.
And it's gonna hit off McCoy as he was out of bounds. So that means Riverside-Brookfield will get the ball after that monster block.
Here comes Stephen Brown. Dribbles out of a trap, hits Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives, kicks. Ferguson is not going to pull it. He said he gets it back to Gonzalez, who's going to go to the lane, puts it up, and it's good. William Gonzalez is now up to 10 points on the game. Really great second half performance from him.
Yeah, just 2 points in the first half, 8 here in the second. He's really been using his size to his advantage against McCoy because he's so much bigger and taller than he is. So when he has to drive, he can really finish through that contact because of how strong of a player he really is.
There was a great block by Sissage as he kind of just ripped it out of his hands. Here goes Gonzalez to the lane again, puts it up, and he gets fouled on the ground. If you didn't know after this one, stay tuned because Leo will play Lake Forest. That will be a great matchup for the first round of this tournament. You can find all games on York Sports Network on the YouTube, just like this one. Here's the first free throw from Gonzalez, and he'll get that one to go.
Gonzalez has also done a great job when he does it, when he's not able to finish, on drawing those fouls in the paint, because he's had multiple trips to the free throw line, and he's been able to knock down all of his free throw attempts so far.
Tancredi checks into the game for the Saxons, taking out Josh Carter. Second one is up, and it is good from Gonzalez. And here come the Saxons. They're down by 17 right now. You really need a three-pointer or an M1, but here goes Gonzalez with a nice behind-the-back pass. They get it down to Arijas. Arijas misses it, but man, that was a little flashy there from Gonzalez.
Yeah, great pass from Gonzalez. Just unfortunately, his teammate wasn't able to put the ball on the basket there. But I mean, passes like that, he wasn't even looking at his guy. He just knew he was there. That just shows on how much of a true basketball player he is, knowing exactly where his teammates are going to be when they need to be.
William Gonzalez, only a junior, so we'll see him next year in this tournament. Same with Stephen Brown. This RB team isn't that old. They're playing like they're very experienced, but still a very young team.
Well, when you got a guy like Arias, who's a senior, leading the group, and as talented as he is, it really brings the rest of the younger guys together, which is great for the following years because they'll have that experience and knowing what a leader should be looking like when you got a guy like Arias, so that they can replicate that next year for the guys underneath them now.
Also, Steven Sisic is also a senior. That's another, or a junior. So that's also really good. This RB team will be very good next year if they can find another guy like Arijas who could shoot the ball. And there's another board for Ferguson. Here goes Stephen Brown. He's running the floor. Kicks it back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will run the offense. Finds Ferguson. Ferguson back to Sisic. Sisic to the corner. Stephen Brown thought about the three. He's going to go to the lane. Screen and roll hits Sisic on the roll, but they're going to get a foul on the ground. 5 minutes left in this one. Score really doesn't show how close this one has been all game. It was really a dogfight for most of the game. But this last quarter has been pretty much a blowout so far. But score would not, in my opinion, the score does not show how close this game has really been.
It also doesn't show on how hard the Saxons have worked this game to stay in it. They were down by quite a bit at halftime, and they were able to come back and put it within 8 points. And, you know, it's just sometimes when you get that fatigue, because you have to try and make such a big comeback, the fatigue kicks in, and it's hard to stay in the game once you have already made that comeback.
Here comes Tunis. Tunis back to Tancredi. Tancredi to Williams. Williams to Tunis. Tunis is going to let a three fly, and that's going to be short. Tancredi gets the board, kicks it back to McCoy. McCoy to the corner, kicks back to Tunis. Tunis cuts back, McCoy's gonna drive, puts it up, and he got it to go. And the Saxons will spend another timeout. One more thank you to all of our sponsors, Elmhurst Small Businesses, Kelly Stelter of Compass Reality, Elmhurst Camera, located on Spring Road, family owned and community loved. And finally, the Sutter Law Group. Thank you for sponsoring YSN. We appreciate your support. Welcome back, everybody. There's 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Saxons find themselves down by 17 here. Still a chance to make a little bit of a run, but Bulldogs have played a great last second half here as they've gotten warmed up. Arijas to bring it up, gives it back to Donenkorf. Back to Donenkorf. Arijas again, back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives, kicks, hits Ferguson for 3, but they got a foul on the ground.
Bulldogs did come out a little bit flat to start the third quarter. They had a pretty big lead, thought they had it secured in the bag, and then the Saxons took advantage of that, storming back, bringing the score within 8 points. But that really just waked up the Bulldogs in this fourth quarter. They've really taken control of this game.
There's a nice poke away by Ferguson, and Bulldogs are a little undersized. They have 2 pretty big guys in Sisage and Gonzalez, but still undersized. But Saxons are much more undersized, in my opinion. So that this is pretty much a battle of very unsized teams. But you know what? They fight hard for how big they are. They play good defense, and Sisage, man, he's really stepped up. Even though they don't have much size, Sisage seems like he's just as good as like 2 defenders because he's so big. McCoy now, he's going to drive. No, he isn't. Pulls it back out. Now he drives, goes to the lane, puts it up, gets the ball knocked away. It's going to be RB ball. Actually, Saxon's ball.
And on that one, you see McCoy trying to, drive to the basket against Gonzalez, but Gonzalez is just a couple inches taller than him. He's a lot bigger than McCoy is, so he's able to stop him from getting an easy layup.
Here goes Donenkorf, who shoots it first, and then Arijas is the foul up off the rebound. Gets him to 26. Let's see if he can get to 30 by the end of the game here. Really having himself a night. Coming up, we'll have an interview with Arijas after this one. Deep ball to Arijas from Sisage. I think they're going to get a foul on Tenenkoff. Or Tancredi there. And looks like they're going to pull. Rivers is going to come in for Donenkorf. Or no, that's Ferguson. Rivers comes in for Ferguson. And they're going to send Tancredi to the line. That was Arijas' 3rd foul.
Yeah, Riverside-Brookfield has 2 guys with 3 fouls right now, Arias and Sisage, and those are 2 of their better players. But now with time winding down to only 3:15 left in the fourth quarter, I don't think the coach is too concerned with how many fouls they have, as it's not like they're at 4 and one more ends their day.
Rivers brings the ball up for the Bulldogs. He's going to hit Arijas again for 3. Arijas is hot.
6 for 9 from 3 today. 7 for 9 from 3. He just has not been missing. Only 1 miss, 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half. And besides that, he's just been absolutely automatic, just an absolute green machine.
So far in my Jack Tosh all-player team, I got to put Arijas there for sure at the shooting guard or small forward. Especially if he keeps performing like this every game. I can't imagine he won't make the all-tournament team. He is having a great day today. McCoy at the line for 2. He's gonna get the first one. No, he misses it. Arias now has 4 fouls in this one.
We'll have to be careful on the defensive side of the ball and make sure not to get another charge called on him, as that's happened before, with the Saxons being willing to take those charge calls.
Dockenkorf drives, kicks to Arias. Arias thought about shooting it, gets it back to Rivers. Rivers to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Turner. Turner back to Arias. Arias back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez launched a 3. Couldn't get it to go. Not the best shot there by Gonzalez, but have to give him some credit after all the great plays he's made tonight.
Yeah, I mean, really, you want to think about Arias' great performance, but don't let Gonzalez's performance go to nothing. I mean, he's had a great game. He's got 12 points. He's been a big presence on defense with a block, and he's got tons of steals for this Riverside-Brookfield team. And he's really holding it together there at the point guard position. And with his size like that, it's no wonder why he's dominating this game so much.
Bulldogs pretty much just put their whole bench in. Arias finishes with 29 points, shooting a very high percentage from 3. What a game it is for him. Saxons also have their bench guys in, except for the center, Edwin Broskovich, who now has the ball. Broskovich is going to kick it. They're just moving the ball around. They're very undersized. It's hard for them to find looks. Drives to the middle, kicks for 3, no good. Turner will grab the board. Here come the Bulldogs.
With this game winding down and Arias having one of the best performances so far in this Jack Tosh tournament, we should really be wondering, how are other teams planning on stopping this kid from shooting that 3 ball so effectively at 7 for 9 from the field from 3-point land today? And is he going to be able to replicate that? Because shooting 7 for 9 is very, very impressive. We know he was a great shooter coming into this game, but will he be able to replicate his performance that he had today?
Yeah, and a lot of those threes he was hitting were all contested too. So it's not like he was just hitting open threes. That kid can shoot it from anywhere on the court, from anywhere on the court. Number 20 is going to put it up as he gets fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair. That will be. He's not listed on the Schaumburg roster, so I'm not sure who he is, but he'll go to the line for 2. Sorry, we don't have his name on the stat sheet, so I have no clue who he is. First one's up, no good. Number 15 checking in, Sebastian Reyes for the Saxons. He'll pull number 13, Eddie Laddick, out.
Riverside-Brookfield in the lead by 30 points. Riverside-Brookfield also making a quick substitution, taking out Turner. Just under a minute here with 57 seconds left to go. So this one's over. Riverside-Brookfield played a great game. Saxons kept it close for a while. The scoreboard does fool you a little bit. They played a really good, tough game. They brought it within 8 points in the third quarter. But it was almost like a waking call for the Bulldogs, and once they realized on how close of a game it was, they didn't take anything for granted, and they really put it to them here in the fourth.
3 ball from number 13 on RB, and he's going to get it to go. Aiden Hernandez on the triple there.
Even with these bench players out, the Bulldogs are still able to capitalize on those open shots. It was a great ball movement there on that possession to get the open 3, and he capitalized on that shot.
I get that from watching all the presidents.
And the first one is good there for Schaumburg. At the line right now is number 15, Sebastian Reyes.
Second one is up. It is good. Our beam, I guess, here will just dribble out the clock and let this one up. Let the clock just run. This one will be over. Make sure to stay tuned, though. We're having an interview with star player Arijas after this one.
And a great game this was. Riverside-Brookfield does take the W, winning 59-38 in a well-fought battle between the Saxons and the Bulldogs. We want to thank you once again for our today's sponsors, Elmhurst Small Businesses, Kelly Stetler of Compass Realty, Elmhurst Camera located on Spring Road, family owned and community loved, and finally the Sutter Law Group for all your personal injury and defense litigations. I'm TJ Sokaitis, and I was joined here today by Christian McQuaid. Thank you guys very much. Have a good day.
So we're good. Coach, nice to meet you. What are the main keys to success for this one today?
I thought we were really locked in on the defensive end, and it really helps when you got guys like this that are making a million threes throughout the game. I don't even know how many do you have?
I think you're seven for 9.
Okay, that's not too bad. So when you get a shooting performance like that and you're as locked in as we were defensively, good things usually happen.
Yeah. Arijas, how do you usually shoot that well from 3 every game?
Yeah, I try my best to shoot like that every game.
All right, thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.